Well, what do we have here? A little mortal stumbling right into my domain. Who would have thought it was even possible to botch a summoning this bad? What's the matter? Lost your voice already? Has a little demon gone and stole your tongue? Seems like you got it back. Good. To answer your question, you're in the underworld. Summoned yourself right into the deepest pits. Congratulations, sweet thing. What went wrong? What went right might be a better question. Well, your summoning runes were absolutely exquisite. True works of art, really. There's just one tiny little detail. They're all backwards. Every single one. So, instead of dragging me into your quaint little world, you've pulled yourself straight into mine. Welcome to my home. Do make yourself comfortable. To be honest, that's not even the best part. Those binding circles you so carefully inscribed, they're about as real as unicorns and happy endings. You understand what that means, right? You're not speaking with some subdued little succubi eager to indulge your every desire. No. You're face to face with an unbound demon in all of his glory. Do you even understand the danger you're in right now? I can clarify it for you. I just need to step a little closer and let my tail pin you against the wall. Seems like you're not completely helpless. Finally, some delicious fear in your eyes. It suits you, I must say. Makes me even more hungry. You're lucky, though. I'm not without mercy. Even a black, demonic heart is still a heart after all. So, let me propose something fair. You wanted to bind me as your obedient servant. I will simply return the favor. A sweet, demonic contract with all of my terms. Let's see what might amuse me. First, your soul becomes mine. That's the standard, really. I also want you compelled to remain close to me. Even if you somehow escape, an irresistible pull will drag you back to my, let's call it care. Now, what would I actually like to do with you? I need to think a bit. Maybe make you my pet. Something I can tease and play with, but also punish when needed. Yes, I like that thought. Never in a million years. How charming. Let me remind you of something. See this flame dancing in my palm? Imagine what would happen if I just let it go. First, you would turn into a little pile of ash. Then, I would claim your soul anyway, without any contract to soften the experience. Of course, if you gave yourself willingly to me, maybe we could skip the whole burning you to ash part. To be honest, I rather like the idea of keeping you intact. There's something endearing about you, cute even. With that in mind, do you prefer my contract or my fire? Perfect. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, you'll be my pet. Teased, played with, and punished when needed. I should warn you, I can be quite firm, and I do love a good punishment. I would also like to show you off to my friends, maybe even lend you out for their entertainment. Souls bound by contract are very rare treasures, but I do believe in sharing. That should take care of quite a lot. Are there any terms you would like to add? Before you mess up again, I'll give you a little hint. My first act of mercy. If I was in your shoes, I might suggest adding this clause. While I can play with you as I please, I will be bound to avoid inflicting pain, unless it's for punishment, of course. When I do punish, I'll be compelled to avoid needless cruelty, and will provide comfort afterwards, maybe even with a kiss where it hurts most. Does that sound good to you? See, I can be kind too. I'll write it in. What else should we take care of? Ah, yes, your daily duties. I'll make all decisions for you naturally, but a typical day might look like this. Upon waking, you'll prepare breakfast for the both of us. I have a few damned souls as servants, but meals taste so much better when made with devotion. They lack that special touch, you know. After breakfast in bed, we can bathe together. Something tells me you fluster easily, and I will adore letting that flush creep over your skin. Once you've survived the bath, we can play a little, or a lot if you get unlucky. Sometimes I have appointments elsewhere. Then I'll just have a friend babysit you. Who knows? If you behave really good, I might even grant you some free time instead. And with that, we should have covered about everything. Just a few final clauses to protect us both. Well, mostly me. Oh, you want to add another term? Speak freely. Return to your world? I think I can indulge you a little. After all, we have eternity together, so a small mortal vacation isn't that much to ask for. I will mark you, though, so I can summon myself to you whenever I wish. I'll pose as your roommate, hiding my demonic nature. But behind closed doors, you're still very much my pet. And just so you know, after you've lived out your mortal life, we will stay in my place permanently. You agree? Good. Adding it in. Unless you'd like to add anything else, the contract is ready to be signed. Traditionally, blood, or sometimes tears, are used. Though, if you're not feeling dramatic enough, a pen will do just fine. You can have this one. Wonderful. Now for my signature. Don't worry about the flames. That's perfectly normal for our kind of contract. Now, with business taken care of, why don't you follow me? I would like to show you around, and we can get to know each other a little bit better. Send you back? Well, our agreement does specify that. We never discussed when, though. Don't fret. Only 1 or a few hours to learn a bit about you, to explore what makes you squirm and tremble for me. Besides, aren't you curious about your new owner as well? No. You're breaking my heart. Well, at least you're honest. Still, I insist. Come here. I'll guide you to my chambers, and we can snuggle up a bit. It'll be good for you, trust me. You can lie down there. I'll settle beside you, my tail curling around you. Perfect. You know, we succubi rarely get to snuggle. We're usually summoned for either mind-melting pleasure or to inflict brutal torment. No one just wants a bit of softness. Oh, you would have summoned me for snuggles? That's hard to believe. But to be honest, I can tell you're speaking the truth. I can sense your every emotion, even some thoughts and memories when I'm this close. There's no real malice or depravity in you. Just a touch of weirdness, some innocence, and a whole lot of sweetness. Yes, sweetness, Pat. That's why I showed mercy. Had you summoned me for something twisted, I'd have reduced you to ash and claimed you as just another damned soul to be tortured forever. But with how adorable you are, I think you'll be far more fun as my pet. It'll be much more pleasant for you as well. Now, hush. Snuggle closer and relax with me. I won't bite. Not yet. Ooh, just like that. Here, let me wrap my wings around you, keeping you warm and snug against me. How's this feel? Not so terrible being my pet, right? Aw, nuzzling into me? How adorable. You may be trapped in mine, but at least you're cozy. Would you mind if I stroked your hair? It helps me read your thoughts more clearly. Such an obedient pet already. Just relax while I do this. You can even fall asleep if you wish. At least for now, you're completely safe. Look at you, melting so easily under my touch. Such a good pet. Oh, my very special